Today in this video we're going to be replacing the switch on my transmitter. I was just messing around in like a sim, and I broke off this switch here, which would be for like the beeper or turtle mode too as well. So we're going to be replacing that today. Now. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is take the back off the transmitter and take out the battery. This bit's a little bit tough to, you have to really get your fingers around that clip there to get out the battery. There we go. So that's what I'm doing right now, as you can see. Okay. I'm just adjusting the camera angle because it like fell over onto the transmitter. Because I have like one of those, like, the bendy tripod things. One of those that clips to your desk. It's the first time I've ever used it. So you need to get used to it. Also, how's this audio? I'm using a different mic than what I used last time I did voiceover like this. So, I don't know, like, leave it in the comments. So I'm going to take out both of these screws here. I'm leaving the top ones in because those are pretty hard to get out. And I take off the back plate. Okay, I've taken off the back plate. Now you can see the insides in there. I'm unscrewing. There's this bolt on the side that hooks to the broken switch hub, and I'm taking that off and removing the switch hub. This bit's a little bit tricky. You have to get it just right, like straight on when you're pushing it out. Okay, I've got it out now. Now I'm going to clip the wires. so I can tin the tips. so I can hook it up to the new switch. Link in the description, by the way. I couldn't find like my mechanical strippers, so I'm just using these needle nose pliers. I'm turning on my soldering iron now. Now I'm tinning up the wires. If you don't know, kids, when you're soldering, you need to tin both sides of the equation for them to melt nicely together and create a strong solder. Okay, I'm putting in the switch into the clamp to solder the 2 pins I'm gonna be using for the inputs. I'm putting the old switch next to it so I can see where I need to be soldering. There's also a little G logo on the side that helps you orientate it as well, if you're doing this as well. Okay, now I'm preparing the switch to get soldered to. I'd recommend using your pliers or tweezers or something to hold the wire when you're soldering it to the switch, because I actually burned my fingers just a little bit doing that. I mean, you can do it. I did it, but like, I wouldn't recommend it. It's kind of rainy when I'm recording this, so you might be able to, the audio might pick that up. Yeah, so that's why there's like a you know? I'm just hot gluing over my solder connections because I didn't have electrical tape or heat shrink at the time of filming this, so I was just like, whatever, I'll just use hot glue, which works fine. Of course, heat shrink and electrical tape is better, but use what you have, you know. I'm sliding the switch up through that hole there. You might have to move the wires underneath it to get it in the correct orientation. Okay, testing the switch. Okay, I'm putting on the bolt over the top that keeps it in place so it doesn't just like slip back through the hole again and back into the transmitter. Okay, I'm going to put on this top bit if I can. This took me a long time to do. I didn't quite see it right, so I'm going to try again.
Five hours later.
I finally did, after much struggle, put the back on. I think that's all for now, guys. Bye.